Good morning, grade 3 children. How are you all? Hope you are fine at home. Stay home, stay safe. Children, today we are going to see the lesson housing and clothing. Housing and clothing. Okay, Kana? Where we are living? We are living in a house. Yes, no? All living things need some place to live. Yes, no? All living things need some place to live. Okay, where human beings are living? We are all living in a house. We need house. For what we need a house? We need house to protect ourselves from heat, cold, rain, strong wind and some dangerous animals. Yes, no? So we need house to live. We need house to stay. We need house to live. Okay, so look around your surroundings, Kana. Is all the houses are looking same? Looking like similar? No, they have different types of houses. Different types of houses. Some houses will be very small, and some houses will be very strong. Yes, no? Yes. So we have different types of houses. We have different types of houses. And here we are also going to learn about different types of clothes. Different types of clothes we wear. Okay. Okay, Kana. See. Come, let us see detail about this lesson. See, Kana. Identify and write what each one is doing. You have to say this. Okay. First, see. A gardener is dash the garden. Is he mopping? Is he dusting? Or washing? Or sweeping? Or organizing? Very good. The answer is a gardener is sweeping the garden. Sweeping the garden. Second one, see. Saurav is dance toys. What he is doing? He is organizing the toys. Okay, he is arranging. Okay, he is arranging the toys. Dad is dash his car. Washing is car. A woman is dash the floor. What is the answer? He is mopping the floor. He is mopping the floor. Okay. Understand? So see how houses will be like birds and animals. Human beings also need a place to live in. They live in houses. They live in houses. A house can be big or small. A house can be big or small. A clean house helps us to remain healthy and happy. A clean house help us to remain healthy and happy. A house gives us shelter from cold, rain, wind and heat of the sun. It also protects us from thieves and animals. It also protects us from thieves and animals. So, every house is not same. Yes or no? So, what are the houses made up of? What are things are used to build a house? What are things are used to build a house? See, our house should be strong enough. Yes or no? It should protect us from all the environment. Yes, no? So, our house should be strong enough to give us protection. It should have a form. Form means what? Strong base. Okay. Okay, strong base or foundation, strong wall and roof. A house is built using different materials like cement, steel, bricks, wood, glass and iron are some of the materials used to build a house. The walls and roofs are made of stones or bricks and cement. You can touch your house glass and metal. Floors can be made of cement, marbles, tiles or wood. Floors can be made of. Touch your floor and see. Floors can be made of cement, marbles, tiles or wood. Okay. Understand Kana? So how you can keep your houses, how you can make your house very good manner. Okay, so see, a well-light house, a good house should have sufficient number of windows and doors because all the fresh air should come enter into your house. Okay, the sunlight will enter into your.
Children, next see how can we keep our house neat and clean. So what you have to do? You have to see all the garbage and household wastes should be thrown into dustbin. Okay, you should not throw here and there in your houses. Okay, so the dustbin should be covered and cleaned daily. We should not let garbage and water to collect around the houses. Okay, so it should kept very neat and clean. Mosquitoes breed and stagnant. What is meant by stagnant? Stagnant means not flowing and smelling unpleasant. Bad smell will come. Okay, water and can cause disease like malaria and dengue. So you should always keep your houses neat and clean. We should use a germ and insect cleaner to clean our floors daily. Floors should be swept and mopped daily. Dusting of the house should be done on a regular basis. Bathrooms and toilets should be cleaned regularly. Okay, things such as toys, books, clothes, shoes and bags should be kept at their proper places. This way we will not find it difficult to locate things the next time we need them. Okay, so wherever you can take your toys or any things, okay, the same place you should keep that things. Okay, then only it will be easy for taking that things again. Okay, Kanam. So this is how you should keep your houses very neat and clean. Okay. See, next is clothing. Okay, for what we wear a cloth? To cover our body. Yes, no, to cover our body and to protect us from heat, cold, rain, wind, yes, and dust and from dangerous insect. Okay, so long ago people wore clothes made of leaves or animal skin. Leaves or animal skin. Today we wear clothes made from fibers such as cotton clothes, silk clothes, woolen clothes and nylon clothes. Clothes protect our body from the sun, wind, rain, cold and dust. Okay, Kanna. So there are mainly two types of fibers. One is natural fibers and another one is man-made fiber. What is natural fiber? The fiber that we taken from naturally. Okay, from the plants and the animals we are taking the fiber. Okay, we are extracting fiber from naturally, from natural elements. That is called the natural fiber. What is meant by man-made fiber? That is artificially we are producing a fiber. Okay, artificially we are producing a fiber called man-made fiber. Let us see about the natural fiber. What is meant by natural fibers? Natural fibers are obtained from either plants or animals. Natural fibers are two types. One is plant fibers and another one is animal fiber. What is meant by plant fiber? The fiber that is taken from plant is called plant fibers. The fibers that is taken from animals is called animal fibers. Okay, so see the examples of plant fibers. What are all the plants? What are the fibers we are taking from the plants? Example, cotton plants. We are obtaining cotton dress from cotton plant. Okay, see the cotton plant there, Kanna. cotton balls from the plant are used to make fibers. Okay, cotton is obtained from cotton plant. Okay, see another plant is there, that is jute plants, jute fiber. Okay, we are taking jute fibers from jute plants. Okay, see jute bag, sack, we are getting from the jute plants. Okay, jute is obtained from jute plant. Okay, next is animal fiber. Next is animal fiber. See cocoon, we are taking silk cloth from this silkworm. Okay, silkworm. Okay, we are getting silk cloth from this silkworm. Silk is obtained from the cocoons of silkworm, cocoons of the silkworm. Okay, see yak, wool from yak. Okay, woolen fiber we are taking from the fiber, we are taking from the hair of the yak. Okay, see woolen cloths from yak wool. See the blouses, the shawls, mufflers, we are taking these things from the woolen fiber. Sweaters, yes, no, yes, wool is obtained from yak and sheep. Wool is obtained from yak and sheep. Okay, okay Kanna, so we have totally two types of fibers. One is natural fibers and another one is man-made fiber. In that natural fiber itself there are two types of fibers. One is plant fibers and another one is animal fiber. Examples of plant fiber is cotton and jute. Examples of animal fiber is silk and woolen. Silk and woolen. Okay, silk and woolen. Next is man-made fiber. Next is man-made fiber. Okay, artificial or man-made fibers are made by man. Okay, artificial or man-made fibers are made by man. We itself producing a new type of fiber, that is called the artificial or man-made fiber. Okay, there are also called synthetic fiber. Man-made fiber is also called a synthetic fiber. Man-made fiber is also called a synthetic fiber. Man-made fiber is also called the synthetic fiber. Some examples of man-made fibers are nylon, acrylic, terry cotton, rayon and polyester. Okay, these are all the examples of synthetic fiber, that is man-made fiber. Okay, see a nylon rope, acrylic sweater, terry cotton material, rayon carpet. These are all the examples of man-made, that is synthetic fiber. Okay children, understand? Next is choice of cloth. Okay, okay, so are we wearing every day, every season the same type of cloth? No, in summer it will be too hot, yes or no? So according to that type of seasons only we would like to wear our clothes. Okay, yes or no? So in summer we want to be very cool, yes or no? Because it will be very hot, yes or no? So we want to keep our body cool, so we wear cotton clothes. We wear type of cotton cloth. Cotton cloth will be very light and it will give us cool. It will give us cool. Okay, so the choice of cloth is depend on the weather condition. The choice of cloth is depends on the weather condition. In summers we wear light colored clothes made of cotton or linen. Okay, cotton or linen. Cotton or linen. Such clothes do not absorb sunlight, so we feel cool. Okay, we feel cool. They also allow body heat to escape. They also allow body heat to escape. Okay, so cotton clothes can absorb our sweat. Cotton clothes also absorb our sweat. Okay, so in winter we wear dark colored clothes made of woolen like sweater, gloves, socks. Okay, we want to keep our body warm in that winter season. Yes or no? Such clothes keep us warm by absorbing the sunlight and prevent our body heat from escaping. Understand? Next is during rainy season we wear cotton or synthetic clothes as they dry very fast. We often use a plastic raincoat when we go out in the rain. Okay, so plastic does not allow water to pass through. We also use an umbrella to protect ourselves from getting wet. So these are all type of the clothes we wear in according to the weather condition. Okay, till now we have seen about the housing and clothing, the types of the house we have seen, and how you have to keep your house clean and neat we have seen, and we have seen about the clothing types of the fiber, plant fiber, animal fiber. Plant fiber example is cotton and jute. Animal fiber example is what? Wool and silk. Yes or no? So choice of the cloth also we have seen. Okay children, did you understand the lesson? Okay children, bye. We will see in the next class.